What's up?
Alpha.
I'm good. What's up?
Good.
Bro, Gasha is in town. Gasha is in town.
So what about Gasha?
Paysan bad girl now. What
What about the Paysan bad guy you talking about? I don't really get.
What do you mean you don't get? How can we?
I'm not talking to Gasha today.
Of course you are. How can you not?
I'm not.
How many bad girls are in this pay that you don't want to talk to Gasha?
Can I have a glass, please?
Sure, but then, did you know she started singing when she was 11?
Everybody started singing that when I started singing as a kid.
If it gets on the book, if it gets in the books, it means it was a big deal. You know, you and I could sing in the bathroom.
No, I started singing when I was a kid. I'm serious.
Can you sing?
Okay, I cannot.
Don't do that again.
I cannot.
Don't ever do that again.
I cannot. I'm drinking my whiskey.
Ever.
Please. So tell me about Gasha though.
Gasha is, I call her a prodigy. She has found her niche and has a unique sound that she pushes out there to the world.
Okay.
She has a couple of songs. Personally, there's always Kakimberry you get. There's a way she vibes with all her songs and then you just relate to her for who she is. And aside what people think about her, she's actually an advocate for education and social justice and peace and all of that. So she has this deep insight that makes me see it before even singing the song.
She's a farmer too.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually heard Gasha is a farmer.
But I knew that though.
You knew that?
I know everything.
Hey! How you doing? Welcome. Sit. How you been?
Lovely, tired, busy, all things.
Tired doing what actually?
Working.
See, I see you working on a new project.
Yes.
So tell
I'm
me
working on a new video.
A new video?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
It's called Chocolate.
First of all, I don't want to be rude because I don't want to get quoted after this. This is Flavi, my bartender.
Hello.
Flavi, you know Gasha? Of course you do know
Who
Gasha. You just told me about Gasha a couple of minutes
Who
ago.
How
doesn't?
many people don't?
Are you kidding?
Funny enough,
You're
yeah.
like a prodigy. How could they not know you?
Thank you.
They don't have taste, I tell you, girl. You want a whiskey?
I do. Thank you, baby.
Now you guys want to just send me on the steps. Should I leave for you guys to continue?
The connection
Don't be
here is
jelly.
happening better.
Producer, I'm leaving.
Don't cry. This man is sensitive.
I'm not. I'm just joking. So before we continue, trust me, right?
Yeah.
You are my favorite Cameroon female artist.
Are you sure you don't say this to everybody
No,
else?
I'm saying it when you come out. Like, everybody should hear this, right? I'm saying it. You are my favorite Cameroon female artist. And so there's sometimes that you go out of the scene, and then sometimes I'll be like, okay, where is Gasha? And I don't see Gasha. I'm like, what's happening to her? Man, I'm going crazy. What's happening to you, man?
What's happening to me is that I make like some really tough choices because, I mean, it's actually everything that you do to stay in front of camera is fun. Everything that you do to stay relevant is fun. Cheers, man.
Okay.
But you just have to stay away for some time to focus and do great stuff. It's that simple.
Yeah, work in the background, I guess. That's it. Like you just stay behind to work in the background and then come.
I stay in the background to observe, to research and work. There's no way you can move forward without researching and observing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was watching your interview. You did an interview with Dash Media.
Darling.
Yeah, I was watching it.
Yeah.
And one thing that caught my attention is something that I've been telling a lot of people that before you get into what you're doing, you should try to study it. You try to know what's up. And because your song with Eddie Kenzo, I love that song. And then when I heard you say on that interview that
I was ripped off.
you were ripped off.
Yeah.
I mean, you paid him for the song.
Yeah.
I mean, walk me through that. Walk me through it.
It's really crazy, and I really feel bad that it has to come to this part where we talk about this in this way, because it was supposed to be a successful project where everybody was supposed to be happy. I was supposed to be happy. Him, my team, his team, all of Africa, and it was supposed to be that way. But I feel so bad that he's just the person that he is. I don't know what else to say.
But it was your song, so was there nothing that could be done? Like to maybe get something from me, you just had to let it go. I mean, you paid him for the song.
Well, I've not let it go.
Okay.
I just have to be able to afford a really expensive lawyer.
Okay.
I have not let it go. I cannot let it go. The kind of money he made off of just like 2 or 3 online platforms I know of is too much. Second, like the way he went about it was it was a bullying situation. It was, I don't give a fuck about what you think. I will just do whatever I want. It's crazy. The beat is mine. I paid him for it. I paid for the video, everything. How do you come and remove my name from a song that is mine, and then you replace a song and then put my name in brackets? On some platforms, my name is not even there. So he made me pass for a backup singer. If you
Wow.
go, yes, if you add some screenshots for some time, if you go online, you see it, and I'll send them to you if you like to
Okay,
broadcast
okay,
them,
okay.
because it's Eddie Kenzo, not featuring Gasha.
It was just Eddie Kenzo.
Eddie Kenzo, Gasha in brackets, chill, and it's on every single one of his projects. You get, so it's just wicked. I don't know how else to put it. And that kind of thing, tell me a person man is skin, you normally get to call, say, my man, hi, just play some one or two things, just take the $10,000, or
Just-
just 20,000,
just-
just your skin day. So that's why, yeah, after my uncle just judge me or say that kind of thing, man, just don't quiet, but now nothing. You just come up with some funny narrative, say, become Douala, come house, the time is there, some funny story, talk some funny story. You pay though.
Another thing that I got from the interview is the fact that people attribute you'll be missing from the music scene to, let me say, to drugs, to bad company, and you try to make clarifications to say that because people were pointing you to say, okay, your relationship with your connection with people like Nabil, for example, it's the reason why you got yourself to where you got yourself, but you try to clear the air and said that they helped you actually.
It's actually crazy to think that people felt that, because I'm trying to understand what gave them that conclusion.
Okay.
I'm trying to really understand what gives them that conclusion. What had them make that
Would you accept with me that your company sometimes, like for example, I'm not saying that Nabil or the other people and every other person is what the major is
the
saying.
people that actually fucking my life up, you guys don't know them. They're not famous. They're not on TV. You guys don't know them like that. There are some fuck niggas. They're out there. They're pussy niggas. They're doing all they can to make me miserable.
Let's talk about it.
I don't want to give them that kind of spotlight. They're not that important.
Let's just talk about them. I mean, because see, I hate it. The truth is, I know hate sounds like a very powerful word for me to say I hate it, but I do, because you, like I said in the beginning of the show, you are one of my favorite, you are my most favorite Cameroonian artists, female artists, and when I see all this going on, it's a call for concern for me to be like, okay, what's going on with Gasha?
And I appreciate it.
Yeah, what's going on with Gasha? I want to know. That's why
I get the question. You know, this thing, everything that happened was my choice. You understand?
Yeah.
Shortly before I released you, I was facing so much, I don't know how to put it, too many bottlenecks, so many people like intentionally refusing to understand what I was about.
Yeah.
And there were so many narratives going out there. I know in our society, people would rather go with the negative narrative.
Okay.
They would rather go with that. Like, naturally speaking, if someone just hears tomorrow, MC is crazy, oh my God, Ike, that's how they react.
Yeah.
You know what if we hardly, no, it's too like around here. That's how it is.
Yeah.
People are happy to hear that you're not doing good, so they can talk about it. I don't talk now. I don't talk. It's just a petty thing that goes ahead to affect really big things and fucks up the big picture entirely. You understand? But my disappearance from the scene was my choice.
Okay.
Because I came to understand that the audience for my music was not fundamentally here.
Okay.
And I understood it very fast. Like good for me, you see, and I was like, okay, you know what? Let me try to identify my audience. Let me understand how to get to them. What platforms am I supposed to be, chucking skin on it? Because it's not these people. So where do I get to and everything? Who talks to me? Who understand what I'm trying to get at? Who understand my vision? So it was about that, and I had to stay away from the cameras and the noise and all of that. You can't do both at the same time. You cannot. And so I hadn't understood who I was as an artist, honestly.
So at that point in time,
are
you saying at that point in time you were kind of, because if I'm to understand it, you were going through some sort of a mental state that you needed your cool. You needed to be away from, all the cameras, the social media drama and all that. That's what you needed, like a recess to look at the whole scene and take.
Yeah, I was in a position where I was being 90% misunderstood and maybe 1% understood, and then something happening in the other few percentages left. You understand? And
yes.
I had to be practical. There was no way there's no two ways about it. The kind of music I was doing was not what Cameroon or Africa was consuming in majority at that time. Now where people, they actually tap into quality music, some kind of energy them from this side. You understand? That kind of thing may be the problem for it, Europe and all the people be streaming.
I mean, you left that side to come back to Cameroon.
Okay, yeah.
What? Why? I mean, everybody, Nigerians say Jackpot, we will say probably 4 Bush or something. Why did you have to come?
No,
come back?
The reason I went there was to understand my audience. It was not to stay there forever.
Okay.
You get, because everybody told me that's my audience, and not everybody told me. When you went to Spotify and every other streaming platform, the statistics show that my biggest streamers, my biggest followers were not from here, from Singapore, Ireland, the US, England, all those places, you see.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's better for me to go and understand how those people function, how they think,
Yeah.
how they go about the music business, and that was it. It was just a trip
If
for
you were to
research.
describe Gasha in a sentence, I don't want to say one word, in a phrase or in a sentence. Let's say a phrase, because sentence can be a whole thing. Let's say in a phrase. How would you describe Gasha?
How do I describe Gasha? I would say she's a believer,
Okay.
a very strong believer. She loves her God, she loves her family, she loves her life, pretty much. And I'll do anything for the things I love and for the people I love, and that's it. I'll go as far as I have to.
When I watch your videos, when I listen to your song, I mean your songs are the kind of song that you can close. You need to close your eyes, and then you listen to them. When I listen to your song, I feel very deep. What does music mean to you as a person? What does music mean to you?
You know, when you look at the sacrifice, if you understand the sacrifices I have made for music, you would understand what music means to me.
Okay.
If you understand the fact that I have turned down so many great opportunities to keep my music authentic and to keep you in that space that you get in when you listen to my music,
In cloud nine.
you understand what music means to me. You understand what I'm saying? I couldn't say it means my life and everything people like
Like the cliche.
all the, you get what, but actions speak louder than words.
Okay.
I will do everything for it. I will give up so much for it. I've given up so much for it.
Now, let me talk about you and Tizzy Panchak. When you guys did Galilee, for me at that time I was like, you know what, I think that Gasha is coming back, like, because Tizzy is a great artist and you are a great artist coming together, and for me I was like, okay, please God, let this collaboration continue. What happened between you guys after Galilee? I haven't seen anything come from you guys. Is it that it's a process that you guys are working on something behind the scene, or what happened
Actually, there's another song, and I'm just thinking about the best time
to drop it?
to drop it.
Okay.
Yeah.
How is it working with him like?
Working with him is very easygoing. He's a very easygoing person. He's very down to earth, so it makes it easy for you to just be yourself and just be really creative, because it's hard to be creative when people are stuck up and people want to, you know, be everything but be an artist. An artist has to be themselves. You must be yourself if you're an artist. If you're a creator making new things that people have never seen before, making things that you've never seen before, you have to first be yourself. If you're trying to be anything else, it will not work. And most of the time, artists get into that space of artists, okay, I have some attention on me, I'm supposed to act in a certain way and all that. And it really cramps the whole thing. It spoils it. So I like working with him. He's dope, he's simple, he's straight. Like Galilee, he called me at 1 a.m. I have something crazy. It's like that. You understand now? Yeah.
So after the interview, I'll still go back to that interview that you did with Darlene. Did you been on social media? Have you read comments? Have you read
Yes, I've read some comments. Even when I don't read them, sometimes if my friend thinks something is really funny,
She'll send to you.
they'll send me a screenshot.
And some of the comments are really crazy. Is there anything that you feel like you could have said, or you didn't say, or that you wouldn't have said that you
No,
said in that
absolutely not. The first thing I noticed was that Cameroonians, the people who are commenting are mostly Cameroonians.
Yeah.
Because when I saw Nigerians, Ghanaians, they were for me.
Okay.
They're not used to people being free-spirited. They're not used to that. They're used to people, even when you go to the club, you see Cameroonian culture. That's where you see Cameroonian culture proper. If you go to like South Africa or other places, you see people going crazy, dancing. It doesn't matter who they are. But in Cameroon, everybody's in the club like,
They're fun.
making all those funny things. They don't want to swear all that.
Even in concert.
It's crazy, you understand?
Yeah.
And that's why you see that their behavior. You realize that Cameroonians feel like they always have to act a certain way, or people expect a certain kind of. That's all I noticed. We're like, oh my God, why is she so loud? Why is she shouting? Why is she?
That came a couple of times.
Why is she, gesticulating so much? Bro, that's how the fuck I talk. How am I supposed to talk like you? Like nigga, yo, chill. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm taunt. That's how I am. And Cameroonians are not used to, but it's okay. They'll get used to. They've not seen me
What
in
do
a
you
long while. So
What do
yeah.
I think about what?
Gasha, in general, what can you see about Gasha in a phrase?
I would say that she's a sweetheart.
Okay.
Unlike many people, she's free spirited. Like, you can actually have a conversation. When you meet someone who's into the show business and all of that, there's always this aura of.
Do you mean Cameroonian showbiz or you mean showbiz in general? I'm trying to understand.
Like,
I'm not
I
saying
would
that
I would say that.
Cameroonian
No, I get
indigenous,
you.
I'm
I would
just
say
saying.
that I have interacted with more Cameroonian people in
Okay.
showbiz than others.
Okay.
You understand? So I'm speaking predominantly to Cameroonian.
Cameroon.
When you meet a Cameroonian artist or actor or influencer, that means it's like people of high class are commoners.
Exactly.
There's that rift.
Exactly.
You have
And
to
they feel like
struggle
if
to show
you're
yourself
like
approved.
laughing loud and just being yourself.
Nah, bro, you're doing too much.
You're not sophisticated. It was so shocking to realize. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, quite frankly.
Is it really something that like it's crazy? When you look all over the world, there's some people who are outgoing, who just have a big heart and who like to express themselves. It doesn't make them less sophisticated than anybody else. Like,
Thank you.
Who did not have a side chick story in the first how they call that people, that Prince Charles, that man, not been a side chick they married for the. Is that classy and sophisticated? So what is your definition?
You
of,
woke up
of
to that
classy and
violence,
sophisticated?
sister.
So you're telling us
What is
that
the definition?
You're actually telling us that because King Charles
Anywhere you find-
That is it.
got married to the side
But those were the sophisticated and classy people, but they did some crazy shit. But if I come out and I'm talking freely and I'm excited to be with you and I'm excited to be interacting with everybody else and I'm showing it,
So you're
it
crazy.
becomes that I'm crazy, I'm not sophisticated, I'm not classy. I'm like, okay, that's for you people.
And you're high. So because I get comments where saying that I did get totally high on drugs or something. Like she's not.
That's the thing, like since morning, nothing. I couldn't. I just had to come. Like same thing like that show. Maybe if I even check my small checking, I'd have been chill.
Wait.
You know
Since
what
morning
I'm
what?
saying?
Since morning what?
And
Come on, she said it already. What are you? She said it already. What are you talking about? So Gasha, thank you. It's been great having you on the show actually, and I just want you to keep doing you and your music. Generations to come, I believe that generations to come, people will still listen to your music and they will still relate to it.
that's actually the point. That's
Yeah,
I intentionally made that kind of music.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not music that you will listen today and then
And after some time you get fed up.
I used to say that there are artists that will sing, they have songs that are for the moment, that after a particular moment. There's a thing about Cameroonian music and music from all elsewhere, where we have mostly artists that Cameroonian artists that are on that level, like Gasha and the rest. You will listen to songs that you can listen to them now and listen to them.
So they're
Most
timeless.
of the
Yes.
music,
They don't run out.
most of the music from Cameroon and many parts of Africa are music for the moment. And they tell you shamelessly, they tell you that's not like no shamelessly.
For the
it's
moment?
Yes, it's their strategy, it's their choice. They tell you they'd rather do what will work right now, what is going with the trend, what is trending right now.
Okay.
They'd rather work with that.
So if you had one thing that you think in your entire career, what is that one thing that you think that you have done that if you could go back to change it, you would have changed it?
I think that honestly, to be really honest, I think I hate the turn of events with my old label.
Okay.
Because the way the things take for blow online, you understand, reflect like which will be shared offline. You get what I'm saying? Like we have a problem here, and the way it takes, the way the media takes to project it is not. It does not really reflect
So you can't put it
what
together.
you feel me,
Okay.
and it fucked up too much for me. It was bad energy. It was really bad energy, and it went on for a very fucking long time. And right now we are so cool, It's like we never had a problem. Like what the fuck was all that drama for? You
It's
understand
social
me?
media.
It's crazy.
We are your online in-laws.
Let's understand this, right? Don't you think that it's because sometimes people don't come out to clear the air the way it's supposed
Because I
to
was
be?
too young and I allowed myself to be influenced by what so many people had to say, because I was just starting then, and when things were going out of hand, when things started spiraling out of control, everybody had something to chip
to
in.
say.
You understand? And I allowed too much of those things.
But how
get
do you
to
deal
me.
with that though? Because I know people who are influencers, artists, and actors who have vehemently refused to check any comments that has to do with them. So how do you handle it? Do you go on social media? They're dragging you out there. Are you following
But
up?
I promise you, if somebody pretends that they don't see when they're dragging them, it's a fucking lie. There's absolutely no way you can never not
does,
see
yeah.
anything. You
Everybody
see
sees
it.
it.
That's where you can
You see
limit
it.
it. You
No,
know, there's
everybody sees it.
way.
I'm really curious. Like I'm genuinely curious.
As
I'll
soon as
go
your
there.
own matter.
I'll go there and be like, what is people really
You
think?
don't have chill.
What they really
You
think
don't have
now?
chill. You don't have chill.
So, guys, thank you very much for coming to the show. You have a lot that we'll talk about, actually. and we are still open. Our house, I was still open. We keep looking at what you're doing, and anytime
Yeah.
we'll have you back on the show. But before you go, guys, we have to have a small game.
Okay.
So the game as usual. We have a game here, and there's a lot of whiskey for you to consume. I know at the beginning of the show you said that I'm not strong for alcohol.
I'm strong for alcohol.
You get
That's not
Alcohol is
serious.
really bad
alcohol.
thing.
They're fine. Okay.
So Flavie, are you ready with the shots?
Always ready.
I was thinking that you're gonna finish that one.
Can you imagine? I can drink this all night in the club. That's the thing.
So we're gonna shift you aside.
Seriously.
Say audio bad girl.
See, we say audio. No, I just
This is a bad girl for real, but you know.
natural bad girl, plant bad girl.
Plant bad girl.
Yes.
Agricultural bad girl.
Bad girl,
Cultural
bad girl.
bad
Finish
girl.
one glass of liquor.
Agricultural bad girl. Okay, so guys, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna give you a word and to give a song from anywhere in the world. Anywhere. If you don't have it right, you have a shot. Are you ready?
Okay,
My
I'm
best
not driving, so it's
Turn
fine.
up. Are you ready?
It's fine,
So,
it's fine.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
First word, Flavia, are you ready?
Always.
The first word is khaki.
Kaki mere mere.
That was easy.
Flavia is not happy.
Dress you like a mere mere.
Hey. Kaki. I wanted her to sing that song, that's why I said khaki.
Really?
Yeah, that was my way of getting her to sing the song.
Okay.
Okay. Jaloux.
Laisse parler, on s'en fout de ces jaloux, jaloux. Parler, on s'en fout de ces jaloux, jaloux.
I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it anyway because Gasha is escaping us.
You have to get me drunk.
Okay.
Misbehave, oh. Don't get me drunk, I beg.
Okay, weekend.
Hooray! C'est le weekend!
You
C'est
said.
le weekend!
Okay, love.
Cause I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.
So the artist, what's the name of the artist?
Gasha, fake love.
Okay, the last.
Benji, I think it's only fair. If she doesn't get a shot, you get a shot.
That's not how the game works.
You always get a shot.
Yes, for real.
That's not how the game works.
I can change it anyhow I want.
She has the right to.
Flavia didn't know ya.
She's a beautiful woman. She runs this
Look at
world.
this one.
You.
Bring it on.
La vie.
La vie est belle. Oh. Okay, I'm making it up. Sorry.
Finally!
Got you.
You know the song I wanted to sing in my head.
What?
La vie au village, c'est difficile, mamie.
Got you on that one. Got you.
Mauvaise avis.
How come you don't give me? She don't change my game. How you don't change my game?
Somebody had to drink something.
So thank you very much for coming to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Like you said, we wish you luck in your career.
Thank
We're
you
all
so
fans of your music and all that. Before you go, sing us something. Give us an acapella. Something, man. You can go. Your latest release. That's Spirit.
Yeah.
Give us something from Spirit.
Jessica, is this a movie that we should see? This script is looking unfamiliar. You lost our respect when I got familiar. Cause you think we similar. But I came to you for good vibrations. Treated you special in particular. Gave you my loving when you needed it. But now you wanna hurt me.
If the attitude is not like that, I don't want to hear the song. That was amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a goodbye, guys. Thank you very much for being there with us on Tales and Cocktails as usual. Of course, you had to follow us on all social media platforms. It's Tales and Cocktails on Facebook, Instagram, and of course on TikTok. I will say it again. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's the Six Studios Network. My name is MC DRBNJ, of course, Gasha and Flavie. Right here, signing out. Peace.